Práctica diaria de inglés. Escucha, habla y mejora tus habilidades. Al terminar, practica más en nuestra app. Gratis. Link abajo. Comienza a practicar.
I want to build better habits. I want to build better habits.
Quiero construir mejores hábitos.
I want to build better habits. I want to build better habits. Good habits start with small steps. Good habits start with small steps.
Los buenos hábitos comienzan con pequeños pasos.
Good habits start with small steps. Good habits start with small steps. I try to wake up early every day. I try to wake up early every day.
Intento despertarme temprano todos los días.
I try to wake up early every day. I try to wake up early every day. I drink a glass of water in the morning. I drink a glass of water in the morning.
Bebo un vaso de agua por la mañana.
I drink a glass of water in the morning. I drink a glass of water in the morning. I go for a walk every morning. I go for a walk every morning.
Salgo a caminar cada mañana.
I go for a walk every morning. I go for a walk every morning. I try to eat healthy food. I try to eat healthy food.
Intento comer comida saludable.
I try to eat healthy food. I try to eat healthy food. I avoid junk food. I avoid junk food.
Evito la comida basura.
I avoid junk food. I avoid junk food. I plan my meals ahead of time. I plan my meals ahead of time.
Planifico mis comidas con antelación.
I plan my meals ahead of time. I plan my meals ahead of time. I exercise regularly. I exercise regularly.
Hago ejercicio con regularidad.
I exercise regularly. I exercise regularly. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I go to the gym 3 times a week.
Voy al gimnasio 3 veces por semana.
I go to the gym 3 times a week. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I stretch before working out. I stretch before working out.
Hago estiramientos antes de entrenar.
I stretch before working out. I stretch before working out. I do yoga in the mornings. I do yoga in the mornings.
Hago yoga por las mañanas.
I do yoga in the mornings. I do yoga in the mornings. I meditate for 10 minutes daily. I meditate for 10 minutes daily.
Medito 10 minutos al día.
I meditate for 10 minutes daily. I meditate for 10 minutes daily. I read a book before bed. I read a book before bed.
Leo un libro antes de dormir.
I read a book before bed. I read a book before bed. I write in my journal each night. I write in my journal each night.
Escribo en mi diario cada noche.
I write in my journal each night. I write in my journal each night. I keep a to-do list. I keep a to-do list.
Llevo una lista de tareas.
I keep a to-do list. I keep a to-do list. I set goals for the week. I set goals for the week.
Establezco objetivos para la semana.
I set goals for the week. I set goals for the week. I check my progress every day. I check my progress every day.
Reviso mi progreso cada día.
I check my progress every day. I check my progress every day. I try to stay positive. I try to stay positive.
Intento mantenerme positivo.
I try to stay positive. I try to stay positive. I practice gratitude each morning. I practice gratitude each morning.
Practico la gratitud cada mañana.
I practice gratitude each morning. I practice gratitude each morning. I get enough sleep every night. I get enough sleep every night.
Duermo lo suficiente cada noche.
I get enough sleep every night. I get enough sleep every night. I turn off my phone before bedtime. I turn off my phone before bedtime.
Apago el móvil antes de acostarme.
I turn off my phone before bedtime. I turn off my phone before bedtime. I keep a regular sleep schedule. I keep a regular sleep schedule.
Mantengo un horario de sueño regular.
I keep a regular sleep schedule. I keep a regular sleep schedule. I make my bed every morning. I make my bed every morning.
Hago la cama cada mañana.
I make my bed every morning. I make my bed every morning. I clean up after myself. I clean up after myself.
Recojo lo que ensucio.
I clean up after myself. I clean up after myself. I keep my room tidy. I keep my room tidy.
Mantengo mi habitación ordenada.
I keep my room tidy. I keep my room tidy. I wash the dishes after meals. I wash the dishes after meals.
Lavo los platos después de las comidas.
I wash the dishes after meals. I wash the dishes after meals. I do my laundry on time. I do my laundry on time.
Hago la colada a tiempo.
I do my laundry on time. I do my laundry on time. I take care of my belongings. I take care of my belongings.
Cuido mis pertenencias.
I take care of my belongings. I take care of my belongings. I save a little money each week. I save a little money each week.
Ahorro un poco de dinero cada semana.
I save a little money each week. I save a little money each week. I avoid wasting money. I avoid wasting money.
Evito malgastar el dinero.
I avoid wasting money. I avoid wasting money. I bring lunch from home. I bring lunch from home.
Llevo comida de casa.
I bring lunch from home. I bring lunch from home. I track my spending. I track my spending.
Registro mis gastos.
I track my spending. I track my spending. I make a monthly budget. I make a monthly budget.
Hago un presupuesto mensual.
I make a monthly budget. I make a monthly budget. I learn something new every day. I learn something new every day.
Aprendo algo nuevo cada día.
I learn something new every day. I learn something new every day. I study for 30 minutes daily. I study for 30 minutes daily.
Estudio durante 30 minutos al día.
I study for 30 minutes daily. I study for 30 minutes daily. I take online courses. I take online courses.
Hago cursos en línea.
I take online courses. I take online courses. I watch educational videos. I watch educational videos.
Veo vídeos educativos.
I watch educational videos. I watch educational videos. I practice speaking English every day. I practice speaking English every day.
Practico hablar inglés todos los días.
I practice speaking English every day. I practice speaking English every day. I review vocabulary before bed. I review vocabulary before bed.
Repaso vocabulario antes de dormir.
I review vocabulary before bed. I review vocabulary before bed. I use flashcards to study. I use flashcards to study.
Uso tarjetas de estudio para aprender.
I use flashcards to study. I use flashcards to study. I ask questions when I don't understand. I ask questions when I don't understand.
Hago preguntas cuando no entiendo.
I ask questions when I don't understand. I ask questions when I don't understand. I repeat new words aloud. I repeat new words aloud.
Repito palabras nuevas en voz alta.
I repeat new words aloud. I repeat new words aloud. I listen to English podcasts. I listen to English podcasts.
Escucho podcast en inglés.
I listen to English podcasts. I listen to English podcasts. I write short paragraphs in English. I write short paragraphs in English.
Escribo párrafos cortos en inglés.
I write short paragraphs in English. I write short paragraphs in English. I try to speak with native speakers. I try to speak with native speakers.
Intento hablar con hablantes nativos.
I try to speak with native speakers. I try to speak with native speakers. I join a language group. I join a language group.
Me uno a un grupo de idiomas.
I join a language group. I join a language group. I read English books for fun. I read English books for fun.
Leo libros en inglés por diversión.
I read English books for fun. I read English books for fun. I keep a notebook for new words. I keep a notebook for new words.
Llevo un cuaderno para palabras nuevas.
I keep a notebook for new words. I keep a notebook for new words. I label things in my house in English. I label things in my house in English.
Etiqueto cosas en mi casa en inglés.
I label things in my house in English. I label things in my house in English. I listen carefully when others speak. I listen carefully when others speak.
Escucho con atención cuando otros hablan.
I listen carefully when others speak. I listen carefully when others speak. I write down my thoughts in English. I write down my thoughts in English.
Escribo mis pensamientos en inglés.
I write down my thoughts in English. I write down my thoughts in English. I try to use new words in conversation. I try to use new words in conversation.
Intento usar palabras nuevas en conversaciones.
I try to use new words in conversation. I try to use new words in conversation. I keep practicing even when it's hard. I keep practicing even when it's hard.
Sigo practicando incluso cuando es difícil.
I keep practicing even when it's hard. I keep practicing even when it's hard. I learn from my mistakes. I learn from my mistakes.
Aprendo de mis errores.
I learn from my mistakes. I learn from my mistakes. I celebrate small wins. I celebrate small wins.
Celebro los pequeños logros.
I celebrate small wins. I celebrate small wins. I stay focused on my goals. I stay focused on my goals.
Me mantengo enfocado en mis objetivos.
I stay focused on my goals. I stay focused on my goals. I remind myself why I started. I remind myself why I started.
Me recuerdo por qué empecé.
I remind myself why I started. I remind myself why I started. I take breaks when I need them. I take breaks when I need them.
Tomo descansos cuando los necesito.
I take breaks when I need them. I take breaks when I need them. I don't give up easily. I don't give up easily.
No me rindo fácilmente.
I don't give up easily. I don't give up easily. I start with one habit at a time. I start with one habit at a time.
Empiezo con un hábito a la vez.
I start with one habit at a time. I start with one habit at a time. I make a plan and stick to it. I make a plan and stick to it.
Hago un plan y lo sigo.
I make a plan and stick to it. I make a plan and stick to it. I avoid distractions when working. I avoid distractions when working.
Evito distracciones cuando trabajo.
I avoid distractions when working. I avoid distractions when working. I turn off notifications while studying. I turn off notifications while studying.
Apago las notificaciones mientras estudio.
I turn off notifications while studying. I turn off notifications while studying. I use a timer to stay on task. I use a timer to stay on task.
Uso un temporizador para mantenerme enfocado.
I use a timer to stay on task. I use a timer to stay on task. I take short breaks between tasks. I take short breaks between tasks.
Tomo descansos cortos entre tareas.
I take short breaks between tasks. I take short breaks between tasks. I reward myself for progress. I reward myself for progress.
Me premio por mis progresos.
I reward myself for progress. I reward myself for progress. I talk about my goals with friends. I talk about my goals with friends.
Hablo de mis objetivos con amigos.
I talk about my goals with friends. I talk about my goals with friends. I ask for support when I need it. I ask for support when I need it.
Pido apoyo cuando lo necesito.
I ask for support when I need it. I ask for support when I need it. I keep a calendar of my habits. I keep a calendar of my habits.
Llevo un calendario de mis hábitos.
I keep a calendar of my habits. I keep a calendar of my habits. I track my habits every day. I track my habits every day.
Registro mis hábitos cada día.
I track my habits every day. I track my habits every day. I mark off tasks when I finish them. I mark off tasks when I finish them.
Tacho las tareas cuando las termino.
I mark off tasks when I finish them. I mark off tasks when I finish them. I stay consistent with my habits. I stay consistent with my habits.
Mantengo la constancia con mis hábitos.
I stay consistent with my habits. I stay consistent with my habits. I keep trying even if I miss a day. I keep trying even if I miss a day.
Sigo intentándolo aunque falle un día.
I keep trying even if I miss a day. I keep trying even if I miss a day. I create a routine that works for me. I create a routine that works for me.
Creo una rutina que funcione para mí.
I create a routine that works for me. I create a routine that works for me. I start my day with a positive thought. I start my day with a positive thought.
Empiezo el día con un pensamiento positivo.
I start my day with a positive thought. I start my day with a positive thought. I drink enough water every day. I drink enough water every day.
Bebo suficiente agua cada día.
I drink enough water every day. I drink enough water every day. I limit my screen time. I limit my screen time.
Limito el tiempo frente a pantallas.
I limit my screen time. I limit my screen time. I spend more time outside. I spend more time outside.
Paso más tiempo al aire libre.
I spend more time outside. I spend more time outside. I go to bed at the same time each night. I go to bed at the same time each night.
Me acuesto a la misma hora cada noche.
I go to bed at the same time each night. I go to bed at the same time each night. I wake up at the same time each day. I wake up at the same time each day.
Me levanto a la misma hora cada día.
I wake up at the same time each day. I wake up at the same time each day. I eat more fruits and vegetables. I eat more fruits and vegetables.
Como más frutas y verduras.
I eat more fruits and vegetables. I eat more fruits and vegetables. I avoid sugary drinks. I avoid sugary drinks.
Evito las bebidas azucaradas.
I avoid sugary drinks. I avoid sugary drinks. I cook meals at home. I cook meals at home.
Cocino en casa.
I cook meals at home. I cook meals at home. I practice deep breathing. I practice deep breathing.
Practico la respiración profunda.
I practice deep breathing. I practice deep breathing. I take time to relax. I take time to relax.
Dedico tiempo a relajarme.
I take time to relax. I take time to relax. I listen to calming music. I listen to calming music.
Escucho música relajante.
I listen to calming music. I listen to calming music. I avoid negative thoughts. I avoid negative thoughts.
Evito los pensamientos negativos.
I avoid negative thoughts. I avoid negative thoughts. I speak kindly to myself. I speak kindly to myself.
Me hablo con amabilidad.
I speak kindly to myself. I speak kindly to myself. I smile more often. I smile more often.
Sonrío más a menudo.
I smile more often. I smile more often. I help others when I can. I help others when I can.
Ayudo a los demás cuando puedo.
I help others when I can. I help others when I can. I say thank you often. I say thank you often.
Doy las gracias con frecuencia.
I say thank you often. I say thank you often. I try to be patient. I try to be patient.
Intento ser paciente.
I try to be patient. I try to be patient. I forgive myself for mistakes. I forgive myself for mistakes.
Me perdono por mis errores.
I forgive myself for mistakes. I forgive myself for mistakes. I believe I can change. I believe I can change.
Creo que puedo cambiar.
I believe I can change. I believe I can change. I focus on what I can control. I focus on what I can control.
Me enfoco en lo que puedo controlar.
I focus on what I can control. I focus on what I can control. I let go of bad habits. I let go of bad habits.
Dejo atrás los malos hábitos.
I let go of bad habits. I let go of bad habits. I replace bad habits with good ones. I replace bad habits with good ones.
Sustituyo los malos hábitos por buenos.
I replace bad habits with good ones. I replace bad habits with good ones. I think about the benefits of change. I think about the benefits of change.
Pienso en los beneficios del cambio.
I think about the benefits of change. I think about the benefits of change. I stay motivated by my progress. I stay motivated by my progress.
Me mantengo motivado por mi progreso.
I stay motivated by my progress. I stay motivated by my progress. I learn from other people's habits. I learn from other people's habits.
Aprendo de los hábitos de otras personas.
I learn from other people's habits. I learn from other people's habits. I ask successful people for advice. I ask successful people for advice.
Pido consejos a personas exitosas.
I ask successful people for advice. I ask successful people for advice. I read about healthy habits. I read about healthy habits.
Leo sobre hábitos saludables.
I read about healthy habits. I read about healthy habits.
Gracias por ver. Suscríbete a nuestro canal y activa las notificaciones para obtener nuevos vídeos a tiempo y continuar tu viaje de aprendizaje de inglés.